Are you a boy or a man? There are harsh realities when it comes to evolving into a true man, and age has no bearing on it. The transition from boyhood to manhood is a challenging one, made even more arduous by modern society's attempts to feminize boys from an early age. Perhaps you too have fallen victim to society's brainwashing, becoming a man-child as a result. Maybe you have even bought into the notion that men should embrace femininity, and that masculinity is inherently toxic. Consider this. Since your early days, you have been taught that your masculine traits are inherently flawed. Most, if not all, of your teachers were women, and deviating from the behaviors of your female classmates was deemed wrong. If you exhibited competitiveness, sought challenges, or possessed boundless energy, you were shamed and scolded. However, for a man to conquer, provide, and protect, these traits are absolutely necessary. If you have spent your life suppressing your natural inclinations, undoing the damage of societal brainwashing will not be easy, but it will be worth it. More videos exploring this topic will be shared in the future, so be sure to subscribe to this channel to ensure you don't miss them. However, even if you have not succumbed to society's lies, that alone is not sufficient to transform you from a boy into a man. Girls naturally become women through physical maturation, but boys must undergo a test. Men bear the burden of performance. If you fail to perform in any aspect of your life as a man, the world will treat you as a worthless, low-tier individual. A woman may be regarded as beautiful, likened to a diamond, as there is inherent value in her beauty. But for a man, it is a different story. You must put in the work and create your own value. This is the harsh reality. However, rather than viewing it as a curse, perceive it as a blessing. It means that regardless of your starting point, you have the power to build yourself into a high-value man. Observe the men whom you genuinely respect in your life. What is it that earns your admiration? Problem-solving skills, resilience in the face of adversity, the ability to provide, courage, strength, discipline, or leadership. Whatever it may be, the qualities that evoke respect have nothing to do with age. Let us delve into 4 crucial elements that will transform boys into men. Number 1, responsibility. Boys tend to do as they please, blaming others for the outcomes in their lives instead of assuming responsibility. Rather than taking ownership, they complain about their problems and adopt a victim mindset. In contrast, men understand that they always bear some measure of responsibility, even when wronged by others. They recognize that even in adverse situations, they made choices that led them down certain paths. For instance, perhaps you chose to ignore warning signs. In life, we are not victims of circumstances, but of our own minds. By accepting responsibility, you seize control of your problems and your life. We are where we are not because of others, but because of ourselves. Number 2, action over words. We have all encountered that friend who constantly brags, boasting about their conquests with women, their financial success, or their fighting prowess. They spin elaborate tales that captivate our attention, but at the end of the day, it is all talk. To become a true ladies' man, achieve financial freedom, or excel as a fighter, one must put in the work. Boys often choose the path of least resistance, attempting to achieve the status they desire through empty boasts. But such status is illusory, and when confronted with reality, their facade crumbles. Men understand that talk is cheap, and actions speak louder than words. They know when to remain silent, focusing on their work with unwavering determination. Men prioritize doing over talking. Number 3, breaking free from video games and self-indulgence. Video games can be enjoyable, but one must be aware that they are designed to tap into a man's primal desires. It is no wonder that an excessive number of boys and men become addicted to gaming. Challenges, competition, and conquest, these are the foundational elements of every successful video game, appealing to the inherent nature and desires of men. Yet these achievements are illusory. If you lose yourself in the world of video games, your ambition and life force diminish in the real world. Another form of escapism is indulging in online content, engaging in false conquests while watching others. You have not approached the opposite sex, nor have you engaged in real-life experiences. Recognize this truth and acknowledge the potential side effects, such as erectile dysfunction. Be mindful that many men have lost themselves in false realities. As a man, you must be vigilant and choose to step away from these distractions. Number 4, emotional mastery. Boys often act on their immediate emotions, doing as they please. Men, on the other hand, understand that their actions should be guided by necessity, regardless of how they feel. We live in a society that strives to make men more like women. Society often encourages boys and men to express their feelings openly and listen to their emotions. The phrase toughen up or be a man is often dismissed as toxic. However, here lies the dark truth. Men and women express emotions differently. When women are encouraged to open up and stop suppressing their emotions, they talk about their feelings, and tears may flow. But when men are urged to do the same, unchecked violence can erupt. Men may unleash their fury in road rage incidents or other violent acts when they give in to their emotions instead of mastering them. Emotional control is a fundamental pillar of masculinity. 99% of American school shooters come from single-mother households, as fathers often provide discipline and order. With the rise of fatherlessness and society's push for boys to succumb to their emotions, calamity can swiftly ensue. However, this does not mean that you should keep your emotions completely bottled up. If a serious issue arises, you may need to confide in trusted friends or brothers, release your emotions in the gym, or engage in objective self-reflection. Often things are not as significant as we make them out to be. The best men you will encounter possess control over their emotions. Emotions themselves are not inherently negative. It is how we utilize them that determines their impact. Many boys have discovered the gym as an outlet for their anger, channeling their emotions in a productive manner. Armed with this knowledge, you will be astounded by your true potential as a man. And if you desire to level up in this grand journey called life, remember to show your support by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. Remember, the journey to the top is tough, but it's a lot more enjoyable and rewarding when we travel together. Until next time.